most people really aren't all that excited to just find a random bankruptcy attorney that they saw online and saw one ad and then went and hired them. A lot of times people are wanting to work with someone like, I want to work with a bankruptcy attorney who's not going to judge me for the situation I'm in. So a big change that we're seeing when it comes down to marketing for bankruptcy firms is they're shifting a little bit away from paid ads to shifting a little bit to SEO. Because here's the thing, when it comes down to an area like bankruptcy or a client navigating that journey, it can come with a lot of emotions. Like there can be embarrassment, there can be shame. There can be regret. Like all of these things come with it. So most people really aren't all that excited to just find a random bankruptcy attorney that they saw online and saw one ad and then went and hired them. A lot of times people are wanting to work with someone like, I want to work with a bankruptcy attorney who's not going to judge me for the situation I'm in. I want to work with a bankruptcy attorney who may understand my situation. I want to work with a bankruptcy attorney who actually can help me navigate this without making me feel even worse than I already do. And a lot of the ways people tend to find that is by whether it's searching for keywords or searching for content that bankruptcy attorneys have put out, because they kind of want to know, like, how has this person treated their other clients? Like, what type of things can I learn about this person to know, is this a good bankruptcy attorney? And also, is this bankruptcy attorney good for me? And a lot of times when you're just doing paid ads, you don't really get a chance to really get to know the attorney behind it. But if you're doing things like writing blogs, or you're doing things like putting articles on your website, or if you're doing things like showing up in publications, or you're doing speaking engagements, or you're putting content out there, like you're making yourself able to be found when people are searching online or people are typing in bankruptcy attorney in the search engines. If your name is coming up and there is content that you have put out there that is available for people to get to know you a little bit more, what you'll start to see is that people will feel a lot more comfortable reaching out to your firm. And so what many bankruptcy firms are starting to do is realizing that, hey, with this shift to SEO, I got to invest in this strategy of making sure that we are making ourselves more accessible to the public so that our potential clients can get to know us a little bit more and can get through what I like to call that likability and trust kind of factor a little bit more, because the people that they like and that they trust will probably be the bankruptcy attorney that they're willing to reach out to. The other thing is that even if you're getting referrals, one of the trends that often happens is if a friend refers, let's say, a bankruptcy attorney to me, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go look that bankruptcy attorney up. And if I don't find much about that person, even though a friend referred them, I still may not move forward because I couldn't really find anything out about them on my own. And so a lot of bankruptcy firms are starting to recognize that, like, hey, if I'm going to really see higher conversions, we need to make ourselves more accessible so people can learn about us, get a little more comfortable with us before they reach out to ask us about our services or before they reach out to hire us. Because if we're not accessible, then chances are a lot of the money we're putting in the paid ads might not be generating a really good return because we're just not accessible to people like we should or like they want us to be. Hey, thanks for tuning into the Bankruptcy Law Firm Finance Show. At the end of the day, we make finance less complicated so you can build a more profitable law firm. If this was helpful for you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow us for more great content.